Hello everyone, welcome back to another new video lecture on a new topic, that is evolution. And students, I think already you studied this evolution concept in your lower classes. In SSLC, I think you studied about evolution. And students, when we heard the word about evolution, what we came to know? Okay, what we came to know here? Evolution means the evolution of man. The first thing what we heard, what we know, that is evolution of man. How the man is evoluted. Okay, that we know commonly from monkey to man. How the man is originated, common word, monkey to man. From monkey we become man. That we know, because of that we know in evolution. Okay, that we on what basis we are going to be say, on this evolutionary basis. Okay, on evolutionary basis we can say that from monkey to man. Okay, and a lot of changes occur during this evolution. Okay, during this evolution we find a lot of changes. And what we say in the simple definition, what is meant by evolution? Evolution is nothing but a gradual change in an organism, genetically and morphologically. Gradual change in an organism. It is not a sudden change. Sudden changes are also there in case of different types of evolutions we can find, microevolution and macroevolution. But in this chapter we are mainly studying about macroevolution, evolution of man and some other organisms we are going to be study here. Evolution is nothing but a gradual change in an organism from generation to generation. From generation to generation. And students, think evolution is not, it will not taken, it will not happen in a short time. It will not happen in a short time. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. It may take millions of years, billions of years, just to change from one organism to another organism. Okay, it will take a lot of time. Okay, that is the thing. And in this chapter, usually we are going to be study about different concept. And before that, I wanted to tell, evolution is somewhat imaginable. It is imaginable. Evolution of man, based on the some fossil evidences, we are came to know that some evolution, and how the earth is originated, how the universe is originated. It is all imagination. It is all imagination. So many scientists, they given different types of theories and everything. But we should have interest on this chapter, then only it's easy to understand. Because little, this chapter is little complicated. Okay, this chapter is little complicated, but I will try to short it very in a easy manner. I will try to analyze you in a easy way. But this is a it is a quite difficult chapter. Okay, not that much difficult, because some scientific terms we know, that evolution, day to day life, we know that every concept, but we have to use scientific words here. We have to use scientific words here. For that, the evolution chapter is quite complicated. Okay, and that we will discuss. Okay, and students, coming to the first one, that is, what is the content of this complete chapter? What is the content? First we'll go through the introduction, then origin of life we are going to be study here, how the life is originated on the earth, that we are going to be study here. Then evolution of life forms. Okay, so many theories they given for the evolution, those we are going to be study here. And evidences for evolution, so many evidences are there for the evolution. Based on that only we are going to be say evolution occur or not. Okay, that we will study here. Then adaptive radiation, about the adaptive radiation we are going to be study here. Then biological evolution. Okay, biological evolution also we are going to be study here. Then mechanism of evolution. Okay, mechanism of evolution we are going to be study here. The Hardy-Weinberg principle, that also we are going to be study here. Then origin and evolution of man. Origin and evolution of man, that also we are going to be study here. And this chapter, for your theory, it may carry 6 marks. So many times they ask for 3 marks, 2 marks and 1 mark. Okay, 3 marks they are going to be asked, 2 marks they are going to be asked, and 1 marks also. And sometimes they will ask for 5 marks, but very rare. But majority of the time they asked about 3 marks, 2 marks and 1 marks. Total 6 marks we can expect from this chapter. Very simple chapter. Total 6 marks we are going to be expect here. Okay, these are all the content. In this chapter we are going to be study about these all contents, and one by one we will study about all these contents. Okay, these are all very easy. I will try to clarify the concept. Okay, just when you go through the video, after that go for NCERT textbook. Okay, and then it's quite easy for you to understand the concept. Okay, let us start. The first here, uh, introduction. Okay, let us start with the introduction. And here, in this chapter, what we are going to be studying? What we are going to be studying? Okay, we are mainly going to be studying about the history of life on Earth. History of life on Earth. Because first universe is formed, later on Earth, later on these all animals or plants, whatever the things, they are going to be developed here. Okay, how they are developed and what organism, those organisms, those first uh, what type of organisms form first, and later on how the evolution occurs, that everything completely about the life form, that we are going to be study about in the evolution chapter. Okay, that is the evolution study of history of life forms on Earth. Okay, study of history of life forms on Earth, that we are going to be study about in this chapter. And here a lot of changes occurred here in flora and fauna. Okay, flora and fauna. Flora means zoological species and fauna plant species. Lot of changes occurred. Okay, to understand the changes in the flora and fauna, we taken a million of years on Earth. Okay, have occurred millions of years. Okay, not only in a single 1 year, 2 year, or 3 year, millions of years they taken and to understand the changes in the flora and fauna that have occurred millions of years on Earth. Okay, we must have understanding of context of origin of life, that is evolution of Earth, how the life is originated, then evolution of Earth, stars, and the universe itself, how these all originated, how these all developed, that we will study in this chapter. Okay, evolution of changes in the flora and fauna, origin of life, then evolution of Earth, then stars, and then universe itself, how the universe is formed itself, that we will study in this complete chapter. And now, usually evolution is an orderly change from one form to another form. Simple definition we can see here. Evolution is nothing but orderly change from one form to another form. From one form to another form. This is the evolution. Because from monkey to man, monkey is one form, man is another form. Lot of changes occurred, orderly occurred, not suddenly, not directly monkey gives rise to man. So many other species can arise in between them. Neanderthal man is there. Okay, then that those all we will study later. Different types of species we can find in between them from monkey to man. Okay, that is evolution. That is evolution. Here they given the definition. Evolution is orderly change from one form to another form, morphologically as well as genetically. Morphologically as well as genetically, changes we can find here. Okay, that is evolution. Okay, this is about the introduction. This is about the introduction. And next here we'll move to the next one, that is here. Okay, okay, whatever the diagram they given here, this is the early Earth and this is the galaxy. Okay, usually galaxy, we have universe. In the universe of plenty of galaxies we can find here. Okay, plenty of galaxies we can find here. In the galaxy we can kind of find different types of stars and then everything. Okay, different types of stars we can find, planets we can find, different types. And this is what they given, this is the galaxy. This is the galaxy, and the name of this galaxy is Milky Way, what we are present now. Our galaxy we call it as a Milky Way galaxy. Okay, okay, here the next, the origin of life, the universe, how the universe is originated, how the life is originated. Okay, how the universe is originated, how the life is originated. Here you can see, when we come outside, sorry, here you can see the life is the inherent capacity that an organism possesses to maintain and reproduce itself. It is a capacity of the organism. They can maintain and reproduce itself. They are able to maintain their generation, their life, and they are able to reproduce itself. They are able to reproduce itself. They are able to reproduce itself. Okay, that is the thing. And students, when we look at the sky in the night, we'll find a lot of stars. We can find a lot of stars, and they are emitting light. They're all emitting light. We are seeing their lights. Okay, they are shining. They are shining. That light we are seeing. When we are seeing those stars, we are speaking of the fast. We are thinking of the fast. We are seeing the fast. What? How we are seeing the fast? How we are seeing the fast? Because stars are far away from us. They are not nearer to us. They are not nearer to us. They are very far away from us. And those stellar distance, that we call it a stellar distance, usually we measure them in light years. We'll measure them in light years. They are away from they are very far away from us. And that distance we are going to measure with the help of light years. With the help of light years. And they are emitting the lights. And that light is traveling from trillions of years. Okay, trillions of years. Okay, they left the star millions of years ago. Million years ago, they left the star, and they traveled trillions of distance they traveled, and they're reaching right now. They are reaching right now our eyes. It means the distance, whatever the distance present from between the stars and us, we are going to be measured with the help of light years, and they are emitting the light million years back. Whatever the light we are seeing, that light is emitted by the star millions of years ago. Millions of years ago, and they traveled trillions of distance, and they're reaching now to our eyes. They're reaching now to our eyes. It means we are seeing the fast. It means we are seeing the fast. For example, if you see the surrounding, your surrounding, we can see very easily because the distance is not that much far away, and just they are nearer to us. We can see that. It means we are seeing the present. We are seeing the present. But when we look at the stars, we are peeking for the past. We are peeking for the past. It means we are peeping for the past means we are seeing for the past. Okay, we are seeing the past. That is the thing. And usually, please remember the stellar distance we are going to measure in light years. And universe is very old. Universe is very old. It is almost 20 billion years old. In the 20 billion years back or 20 billion years ago, the universe is originated. When the universe is originated, 20 billion years ago. 20 billion years ago, universe is originated. 20 billion years ago. Please remember, 20 billion years ago, universe is originated. And 4.5 billion years ago, BYA, billion years ago, and MYA, million years ago. 4.5 billion years ago, Earth is originated. 4.5 billion years ago, Earth is originated. 20 billion years ago, universe is originated. Okay, and 4 billion years ago, life is originated on the Earth. 4 billion years ago, life is originated on the Earth. Okay, in some books they given different years, but in your NCERT they given around 20 billion years ago, universe is originated. About 4.5 billion years ago, Earth is originated, and 4 billion years ago, life is originated on the Earth. Okay, these are the numbers what they given. And students, here one theory is there. That theory can explain the formation of universe or origin of universe. This is all imagination. What we are studying here, it is imagination, because no one is present at that time when the universe is forming. At that time, no one is present. This is all imagination what we are studying here. And one theory that explained about the origin of universe, that is Big Bang theory. Origin of universe, that is Big Bang theory. Please remember, so many times they ask the question about the origin of universe is given by the theory, or which theory given the origin of universe, that is Big Bang theory. I think you studied this also in physics. I don't know much, but I think you studied in physics. This Big Bang theory attempt to explain the origin of universe, how the universe is originated, how the universe is originated. Okay, it is very interesting. That we'll study now. Okay, if you see the theory of Big Bang, and here, the first here, a huge explosion, sorry, a huge explosion can occur here. A huge explosion that occurred in this universe. Okay, a singular huge explosion that is unimaginable for the physical term. We can't imagine that in a physical term. We are unable to imagine that type of explosion occurred. Okay, that type of explosion occurred, and the universe is expanded. Okay, universe is going to be expanded. When the explosion occurs, the temperature and everything is very high. The temperature and everything is very high. When it expanded, the temperature goes on reducing. They came down. The temperature came down. Okay, temperature came down. And later on, what happens? Some amount of hydrogen gases, helium gases are start to form in the later time. In the later time, first what happened? A huge, unimaginable, unpredictable explosion occurs, and that explosion leads to the expansion of the universe. Okay, expansion of the universe. When the universe start to expand, the temperature came down. The temperature came down because temperature is not good for the development of life or the origin of life. Okay, it should reduce. Okay, that huge temperature is goes on reducing, it came down. Okay, later on what happened? Some amount of hydrogen and helium gases, they start to form. Later on in the later time, they start to form. Okay, and the next year, the gases are started to condense here. The condensation of gases occurs under the gravitation. It means the gases are going to be contraction of gases occurs here, condensation of gases occur here, and because of the gravitation they start to settle, and they form galaxies. They form the galaxies. Only we know about the only one galaxy. There is we don't know how much galaxies are present right now. We don't know. We know only one galaxy, that is Milky Way. Milky Way is a one galaxy. What we have sun, we have moon, and then we have planets. Okay, this completely one is a universe, and it is mainly made up of stars, clouds, and there's some gases, dust. Okay, it is mainly made up of those all things. And when the because of the gravitation, the gases are going to be condensed themselves, and galaxies are going to be formed. Okay, whatever the present galaxies, universe galaxies are there, they formed. And in the solar system, now here in the solar system, Milky Way galaxy was Earth, was supposed to have been formed about 4.5 billion years ago. Okay, we are the Earth is present in a Milky Way galaxy. The Earth is present in a Milky Way galaxy. In Milky Way galaxy, usually Earth is present. And when we compare the universe, Earth is a small peck. It's a small speck. It's very small, because universe is very huge. When you compare to the galaxy, Earth is also very small. When you compare the universe, Earth is a small, what you can say, it's a small dot. If you put a one dot in a white paper sheet, that dot is Earth, and that complete white sheet is universe. That complete white sheet is universe. If you put a one dot on that paper, that dot is nothing but Earth. Okay, that much small is there, Earth. That much small Earth is there. Okay, this is the Big Bang theory. This is the Big Bang theory. What happened here? First explosion occurs. Okay, a huge explosion, unimaginable explosion occurs, and later on the universe is expanded. The condensation of, sorry, not condensation, the temperature came down. The temperature, the temperature came down. Temperature came down. Sorry, temperature came down, and later on hydrogen and helium gases are formed. Then because of the gravitation, condensation of gases occurs, and galaxies are going to be formed in the universe. Okay, galaxies are going to be formed in the universe. And in the solar system, the Milky Way galaxy is present. Earth is present in the Milky Way galaxy, and the Earth is formed 4.5 billion years. Sorry, 4.5 4.5 billion years ago. Okay, this is the Big Bang theory. Very simple theory is there. Big Bang theory. This you will study in case of physics also. Big Bang theory. Okay, please remember this one. Remember this one. Easy way. Okay, this is the thing about the Big Bang theory. And students, when we move to the next concept, that is condition of early Earth. Condition of early Earth. Students, we don't know what is the condition of early Earth, because condition of Earth day by day changing now. Day by day it is changing now. Sometimes the huge rainfall can occur. Sometimes a very heavy summer is present. Okay, lot of changes we can see year by year. Earth is not constant nowadays because of some human activities and other things. Okay, that is the other thing that also already we know about that, because now we are facing a lot of problems because of our activities and everything. Okay, the condition of Earth is very important. The atmospheric condition is very important. And in the early Earth, there is no life forming condition. There is no life forming condition. Earth doesn't have such type of condition in the beginning. Okay, what is the condition of the early Earth? What is the condition of the early Earth? Okay, see here. That the same point here. The Earth is formed 4 billion years back. Okay, there was no atmosphere on early Earth. There is no atmosphere. What is atmosphere? Atmosphere is nothing. What is, we have the surrounding environment. We should have oxygen. We should have water. We should have trees. We should have other gases and small organisms. That is atmosphere. But in the early time, there is no atmosphere for the development. Nothing. We need oxygen for our development. We need water for our development. Hydrogen is very important. Carbon dioxide is very important. Oxygen is very important. Water is very important. Nitrogen is very important. So many gases are there, but they are all not present in the early Earth. They are not present in the early Earth. There was no atmosphere on the early Earth. There is no atmosphere, nothing. Okay, it is simply a molten mass. It is simply a molten mass with a huge amount of temperature. No gases, nothing. And here, and along with when the huge explosion occurs and some amount of water vapors, methane, carbon dioxide, and ammonia released from the molten mass covered the surface. From the surface of the earth, when the explosion occurs, all the universe started to expand, and then condensation of gases occurs, and whatever the molten mass present on the surface of the earth, that start to produce water vapor, methane, carbon dioxide, and ammonia. These all gases and water vapor start to produce. And later on what happened? The UV light or UV rays, those are emitted from the sun. Okay, those are emitted from the sun. they start to broke up water. They mainly acted on water molecule and it start to broke up hydrogen and oxygen. It start to broke up hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, start to break up hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen is a lighter molecule. It got escaped from the earth. It is escaped from the earth. And oxygen is somewhat heavier, and it start to fuse with other gases, for example ammonia and then methane and carbon dioxide. Okay, that will study here. Wait. Okay, hydrogen is a lighter molecule, lighter gas. It's going to be escape out, and oxygen is remained here. Oxygen is remained here, and this oxygen is combined with ammonia, methane to form water, carbon dioxide, and other gases. It mainly fused with ammonia and methane. Okay, in the earlier the water vapor is present. Water vapor is present, not water molecule. Water vapor is present. Water vapor is present, not water molecule. So, this water, the that UV lights, they start to act on that water vapor. They start to act on water vapor and break them into hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen is lighter gas, it escaped away, and the oxygen is combined with ammonia and methane. Oxygen is combined with ammonia and methane uh, to form water and carbon dioxide and other gases. Start to produce. Okay, start to produce. And along with that, when the oxygen is produced, again there is a formation of ozone, O3. Ozone is also formed because oxygen is the basic molecule, and it start to produce carbon dioxide, water, and everything. And along with that, it start to produce the ozone layer, and that formed around the earth. Okay, that formed around the earth. That is the thing. And usually, the as it cooled, the earth is as it is cooled, the water vapor fell as a rain. When the cooling starts, the water vapor start to fell as a rain. Now the water is fallen. Okay, now the water start to fall. Still now it is, sorry, still now it is water vapor. When cooling starts, when the cooling process started, when the when the cooling process started, the water vapor start to fall. They fell as a rain. They fell as a rain to fill the depressions. Okay, a lot of depressions are present on the earth. A lot of depressions we can find like these. Lot of depressions, and these all depressions start to fill, and these become ocean. These become ocean. These become ocean. Okay, very simple. Very simple. These become ocean. Okay, and earlier what are the gases present over there? Only water vapor is there, carbon dioxide is there, methane is there, ammonia is there. Okay, UV light start to act on water vapor. So break down that water vapor break down into hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen is escaped. It is a lighter gas. It is escaped away, and remained what? Oxygen. And this oxygen is combined with ammonia and methane and start to form water and carbon dioxide and other gases. And along with that, it formed ozone, O3. And when the earth start cooling process, when it start cool lightly, start cool, as it cooled, the water vapor fell as a rain. And a lot of depressions we find on the earth. A lot of depressions. And those depressions start to fill with the help of rainwater. And these rainwater, these depressions, whatever they filled with rainwater, these are nothing but oceans. These are nothing but oceans. These are nothing but oceans. What we studying now, these are nothing but oceans. Okay, this is the condition of early earth. This is the condition of early earth. And when the life is appeared after the formation of earth, 500 million years after the formation of earth, after the 500 million years, 500 million years after the formation of earth, it means it is around 4 billion years ago. Earth is, life is formed on earth. Life is formed on earth. In 420 billion years ago, universe is formed. 20 billion years ago, sorry 20 sorry 20 billion years ago universe is formed. Then 4.5 billion years ago earth is formed. Then 4 billion years ago life is formed on earth. Life is formed on earth. Okay, please remember these things, because for your competitive exam they'll ask the question. Please remember. Okay, this is about the condition of the early earth and how the life is originated. Lot of theories, the so many scientists they given, okay, those are four theories are there. One is theory of special creation, theory of panspermia, then theory of spontaneous generation, theory of chemical evolution. Okay, these are all the different types of theories for the origin of life. Okay, these we will study in the later video, or in the next video lecture we will study all these. Okay. Okay students, what we studied till now, we studied about the introduction regarding the evolution. Okay, evolution introduction we completed. Then the origin of life, the universe, that is big bang theory we came to know. Then the condition of the early earth, that also we came to know. And the remaining, that is the theories of origin of life, those will study in the next video lecture. I hope all of you understood about the concept what we studied today. And if you are not getting, go through the video again and again, or back to back watch the video, and you will come to know the concept. Okay, it's quite a difficult one. Okay, it is very easy concepts are there. If you came to know about the concept, it is very easy. But if you get confused, okay, it's somewhat complicated chapter. Okay, don't get confused. Okay, be calm and then read thoroughly. You will came to know about the concept. This is all imagination. Lot of imagination are present here. Because of imagination, now we are studying the evolution. And not only the imagination, so many evidences also we find. Based on that also we can say. But origin of universe and origin of earth, origin of life, it is just an imagination. And later on scientists proved these all in laboratory only. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, so please go through the video, and if you have any doubt you can ask through WhatsApp, or you can give you can ask in by comment. Okay, you can ask the questions. Okay, thank you.